Hello guys and welcome back to another video, and in this video we're doing another modded dino, and it is the Giga, and the Giga actually just got a rework today, which means they changed some of his look. And if you guys can notice, I don't know if you can tell, from the old Giga to this Giga, he looks a lot more beefier and a lot more smaller. So apparently they made him a little bit smaller to be more in comparison with the T-Rex, and he made him look a little beefier. Now this is a balanced build right here, so if you do speed, obviously, he looks a little bit thinner. If you do plus defense, a little bit thicker. And then you could do plus damage, but minus defense. So this right here is the Giga. First impression, you can see how small he looks. The camera looks so zoomed out. I'm going to zoom it in just for this video so we can see how much bigger he looks close up. But obviously, the normal camera view is like this. And he actually looks a lot smaller. I don't know if you guys can tell from watching the video, but when you're playing him, you can definitely tell the size difference from then compared to now. Sadly, I'm in single player right now because I don't have this mod on my community server, so I can't really have a T-Rex to compare the size to. Now, because he looks a little bit smaller, I feel like that takes away from the intimidation factor of a Giga. I feel like the Giga should be a little bit more bigger, more intimidating. I don't know how big the Giga was in real life compared to the T-Rex. Most of you guys should know, so you should probably tell me in the comments because I know you guys will anyway. So let's go over his moveset really quick. Also, keep in mind, they did not change any stats in this rework. It is only as far as how he looks, but as far as his damage numbers, nothing has changed. But for those of you that never played the Giga or know anything about his stats, we will be going over his stats in this video, as well as his moveset. So let's go over the moveset he has. So for head, he has a ripping bite, and his ripping bite only does 25 damage with 0.5 bleed, which is pretty average. I don't think it's that good, but also keep in mind that he does have a combat weight of 6,750, which is 250 lower combat weight than the Rex, so his ripping bite will still do a lot of damage to any predators his size or lower. He has a regular bite that does 80 damage, which is the same damage as a T-Rex bite. Then he has a charging bleed bite that does up to 50 damage with 1.5 bleed. And it's a charge up attack that inflicts damage based on how long you hold it. Keep in mind, it is not a bone snap. It is just a bleeding charge bleed bite. So you will not bone snap them with this, but you can make them bleed. And then you have a charging attack. And when you charge somebody, you do 80 damage per tick. So you guys can always play with all these moves and see which one works best for you. Now, I don't know if they changed anything with his metabolism. I don't really play the Giga that much, so I don't know what he had before, if they put anything new for this category. But it's pretty the standard stuff. You know, you have scavenger, sugar tooth, where you eat fruits and roots, and just simple stuff like that. So that's really your preference. For hide, you have the marathon runner, increases your stamina, but your turning radius and defense will get lower. And then you have thick scales when you want to increase your defense at the cost of your speed. Then for legs, you have a left kick and a right kick attack. These kicks do 45 damage per kick. So if you hit him with the left one, hit him with the right one, that's pretty much 90 damage right there with both kicks. For the tail attack, it only does 30 damage, which is basically pretty average, so nothing crazy there. And then for voice, you have the call that increases the defense of all of the other Char, or however you say that dino's name, the other modded dino. If you have any of them in your group, they will get extra defense for 1 minute, and you're able to stack this up for 3 times. Keep in mind, this call does not work for other Gigas or yourself. It only works for this modded dino that it says in the description. So let's do a little demonstration of his moveset real quick for people that want to see it. So you have the regular bite attack, which is actually kind of slow. When you're chasing something fast and you're trying to do it and they're zigzagging, his bite takes a little bit to actually get off. For the charge bite, pretty much the same how like the T-Rex would work. Open your mouth, run towards whoever you're trying to get, bite them, and then that would cause bleed. And then for the left and right kicks, you can do the back kick like that if they're on your ass. And just keep kicking them, because obviously they're going to try to avoid you from the front side. And if they're too small to get hit by the tail, the second, obviously for smaller dinos, like the Garbage Camp though, you can just kick them and punt them across the damn lake. And then for those of you that want to hear the vocals, here is how the Giga sounds. So we're going to do the loud roar first. Okay, not bad. It was kind of loud and intimidating. Not as loud as a T-Rex, but not as low either. Let's do the love one. Okay, nothing crazy. Let's do the threatening one. That looks pretty cool. Exclamation mark. That. Let's see what this one does. Look like he's smelling what the rock is cooking. Question mark. Maybe just yawn in a little bit. All right, but other than that, this is the new remodeled Giga that you guys can try out, whether in single player or in a community server. Does look a lot smaller. Definitely would love to see him a side-by-side comparison with the T-Rex. So if you guys are in the Discord, or if you're not in my Discord link will be in the description. You can always join the Discord, go to the Path of Titans channel in it, and just post a size comparison if you have the picture of the new reworked Giga with the adult Rex. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think of this remodel. Otherwise, I'm Simply Amazing. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Peace.